In a world where attention spans are short and budgets are tight, sales teams are under pressure to make every call and every email count. A well-crafted sales deck can be the factor that determines whether you make an impression or fall into obscurity. I'm Sara Archer, the VP of Sales at ChartMogul, maker of subscription analytics and CRM tools for SaaS companies. In today's lesson, I'll guide you towards a sales deck that fosters meaningful conversations with prospective customers and helps you seal the deal. Sales decks are more than just a collection of slides. When used the right way as a dynamic conversation aid rather than a linear script, they're one of the most powerful tools sales reps have at their disposal. Remember that the people on the call should always be the stars of the show, and slides play a supporting role. By leveraging the potential of a well-delivered presentation, you'll get your messaging across and establish trust with the prospect, ultimately driving up your close rate. Before you dive into creating a sales deck, you'll need a solid foundation. It starts with understanding your target audience and identifying their pain points. Everyone who buys a product or service for their organization puts their political capital at stake. So a sales team's job is to help buyers make a strong case internally. In my team, we always aim to anticipate the questions the person would receive from other stakeholders and proactively answer them in our pitch. Like, did you consider a more cost-effective alternative? Or have you explored other approaches? By preempting these objections, we empower our buyers to be confident in their choices. So ask yourself, what would I want to know if I were the prospect? And then equip them with the relevant information. Effective sales decks come in all shapes and sizes, depending on your offering, market, audience, and brand. But you'll always want to tell a clear narrative that follows a logical sequence and captures your audience's attention. Let's take some slides we use at ChartMogul. After a clear and concise cover slide, start with outlining the problem. What relatable pain points does your target audience face, and how can you show that you understand their needs? Position your company in the right context by contrasting the old and new ways, or the villain and the hero. Next, tie everything together by summarizing how your solution solves the problem you introduced earlier. Remember, many people are visual learners, so use diagrams to break down complex concepts like how your product fits into an existing tool stack. Highlight the value you're adding that sets you apart from your competitors. What makes you the better choice, and how is your approach special? Finally, use testimonials. Provide real-world examples of how your solution has positively impacted other clients. Social proof is a powerful persuader. Each slide should contribute to your overall narrative and serve a purpose in your conversation with the buyer. So let's talk about how to deliver your deck and make the most out of it. Many calls still follow the same old formula. After a minute or two of small talk, the sales rep throws the deck up straight away. Then they walk through 15, maybe 20 slides and stick to them like a script. It's just as boring as it sounds, and I can almost guarantee that the prospect has switched off mentally after a few minutes. A successful sales call involves more than just flipping through slides. It's about engaging in an open dialogue that makes the customer feel understood. That means you'll want to wait until at least 5 minutes into your call before bringing up the deck. Once the conversation is in full swing, your sales deck comes in as a visual aid that supports your narrative and makes your offer tangible. Be ready to move forward, backward, or even skip slides as the conversation unfolds. This agility not only demonstrates customer centricity, but also makes you a better listener. After the call, share a personalized version of your sales deck that has a few extra slides based on what you learned from the prospect. You could include a summary of their goals and challenges, a case study of a similar company, or a head-to-head comparison of your offering and a specific competitor. Without feedback, crafting and delivering an impactful sales deck is down to chance. So consider different perspectives on what works and what doesn't. Before you even finalize your deck, run your messaging and slides by your existing customers. Incorporating their opinions and preferences ensures that your narrative is clear and compelling. A customer advisory board is an excellent way to gather this kind of feedback. Another important perspective should come from the people who just went through the sales process. Conduct win-loss interviews for structured insights, or simply ask the last 3 to 5 customers that you closed, hey, what'd you think of my approach? When it comes to effectively delivering your sales deck, internal feedback can be precious too. That's why I like to do regular call coaching sessions every Friday with my team. By reviewing recorded calls, I can make sure my reps have what they need to present with confidence. To sum up, delivering a successful sales deck requires a deep understanding of your audience, a cohesive narrative, and a flexible, customer-centric approach. Remember, your presentation is a powerful asset that should facilitate conversations, not stifle them. So, equipped with a well-crafted deck, go out there, build connections, and close those deals.